Hey, welcome back. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday, and thank you so much for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today, I'll show everybody we're having a fun one here, guys. We're going to be reviewing and unboxing the new sketchbook series from Origins, early concept art of Hordak, the ruthless leader of the Horde, and GRIZZLOR, the hairy henchman of the evil Horde. We'll take a look at the figures in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork they come with. Of course, we'll compare these versions of Hordak, and GRIZZLOR to their now from their normal versions of the Origins line, and have a lot of fun. Now, of course, if you are new to my channel or first time watching, I hope you will subscribe afterwards. I hope you'll hit that like button, and thank you for doing that. Hit that notification bell when you upload new videos, and please share this video who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Without further ado, let's take a look at this really cool sketchbook series. Alright? Now, of course, this is a Target exclusive, and I got this offline on their website at the Target app. So that's the best place right now to find these figures, if you can find them. They have not hit stores yet, at least not in my local area. No. All right. And of course, when I look at this, I get the new Eternia vibes in a way with the sketchbook series, and I do hope that they will continue the series, giving us figures, early concept arts in figure form, of these amazing figures. But once again, here we go, guys. Get the package right here. Of course, you have the Masters of the Universe logo here. You got some beautiful sketched drawings right here. There's Hordak and GRIZZLOR right there. All right, and there's She-Ra. She's part of the 40th anniversary sticker right there. You got the evil Horde. All right, and there they are. Man, that's crazy. Like to see, seeing these concepts, these figures, in early, first, and what we finally get in filmation is so crazy and so different in style and look, All right, looks good right there. Of course, you have the inspired by original concept art. You have Hordak and GRIZZLOR. All right. Looks like GRIZZLOR comes with some Terror Claws right there. So if you do have a Terror Claw Skeletor, you could swap out some hands here. All right. Hordak. It looks like he comes with a blaster already attached to his hand. Some more gorgeous artwork right there. Now, the one thing I'm not seeing in the backdrop here is no comic book or no card back with this version. Maybe it's behind them. I mean, in somewhere in the packaging, but I do not see a comic book yet. All right. You got the inside has a beautiful artwork right here of GRIZZLOR here. I mean, it looks like, you can make this any creature. I mean, if someone told me this was GRIZZLOR, I would tell them that they're crazy. I would tell them this is, just another, like, Horde member, beautifully done right here. All right, of course, the other side has Hordak right there. All right, and look at this art. Look at this artwork here. Come on. It looks like early concept of the Fright Zone. And you got this creature here and caged up here. Maybe early concept, maybe of Skeletor, maybe. There's Hordak and GRIZZLOR and Vikron. Look at that. Vikron. I mean, come on. Inspired by arts, beautiful. I love it. Look at this beautiful detail here. All right. So you give me a second, everybody. I'm going to get these out of the packaging, and then we'll go from there, everybody. All right. Hang on. Okay. So first off, guys, here is the packaging. Okay. As you can see, there's no. Well, hang on, guys. Sorry. Now it does come with this gorgeous backdrop here. Okay, to display your figures. I love the artwork right here, beautifully done. All right. All right. But unfortunately, there's no comic at all, and there's no comic book. There's no card back. Also, if a lot of times with these packagings, they give you like a little diagram of the figures and what can be removed safely, and they do not do that with this the sketchbook series, unfortunately. All right. But beautiful backdrop here. All right. All right, let's get over. Let's see, who should we talk about first? All right, let's talk about old GRIZZLOR here. All right, here he is. Here's old GRIZZLOR. Man, that is so cool. Looks like almost like a woolly mammoth type deal here, figure here. Compared, and I'm gonna put his his normal variant here from Origins here. You can see the differences, what they decided to do, and what the final product is right here. Very cool. The one thing I will also say about this is that, being a fan of the art, it would have been nice to get a little description of the artist, who created GRIZZLOR and HORDAK, a little bio, in this packaging here, a little, maybe a little story about, coming to this, to finally coming to what we see in Filmation, and now the history of, GRIZZLOR and HORDAK as well. I think that would have been a nice touch, but amazing. Look at the total difference. Look at that. I mean, so crazy. Now, one thing I will say about this version of GRIZZLOR here, he does not have that action called out like Dragon Blast. I mean, Terror Colossus Skeletor. So when you twist him, his hands are not gonna be moving up and down. Okay, but the detail is amazing. Look at this. You got the big shoulder pads. You got the big giant Terror Claws. You got these big giant tusks right there. Beautiful design of the Horde symbol on his chest right here. I mean, beautiful. And I like the fact that they call him a hairy henchman, which is true. But, when you think of GRIZZLOR, you think about this version. Of course, I think we are getting a cartoon collection version of GRIZZLOR at some point in the, it's because it's She-Ra's, 40th anniversary. So, I mean, we did get that variant of him in Masterverse from New Eternia, or the Princess of Power line. But so cool. So let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and feelings about this particular, GRIZZLOR here. So cool. I'm going to turn my turntable on here. You see the detail of the Horde symbol here on the boots here. You got these mechanical boots right here. Oops. Turn it back on here. Sorry, guys. I do apologize for that, but very cool. He just... like I said, I do hope that this series will continue giving us multiple figures, in this line, different versions, like their own variant of New Eternia, from Origins. And it looks like this, the knee braces here can be removed if you wish. So cool. All right. All right, now on to HORDAK now. All right. All right, everybody, here's old HORDAK taking a dive, but that's okay. Look at this guy. So cool. And I think I remember seeing early concept art of HORDAK before they finally, produced the final figure from the Filmation cartoon. And what's also funny is that, with his, his Filmation version, which, the final product that we finally got in Filmation, look at all the differences. And also that this version of HORDAK has a blaster. This one does not. Like I said, I kind of don't understand that at all. All right. Now, what's also cool, if you can see in the backdrop here, my other version of HORDAK right there in the back. Let me get my camera. Oops, sorry, guys. You can see that same blaster with HORDAK with the same version right here. So they use the same exact blaster effect. I mean, look, and I have my GRIZZLOR here too. But you can see the same style. This one has a more rubbery plastic, look, very gray, dull blasting effect. I mean, blaster look, where this one has a more shine to it, more metallic look to it. But it's the same exact blaster, okay? All right, but let's go ahead and do a little quick look at old HORDAK here. The big sharp spikes right here. You got the big giant blaster right here. No blast effect. You know, kind of be cool to get like a blast, you know, like energy beam, you know, to come off the blaster or the cannon here. This big giant spiked belt right here. I saw some, you know, I think we've seen this before in the Turtles of Grayskull mutated version of He-Man. These big giant spikes right here on the belt here. You got a very small symbol of the Horde right here. You've got even a Horde symbol on his helmet right here. Big red eyes. He's got, you know, this like yellowish ivory look and skin tone. All right. You got these big giant boots right here with these big red beams or like red reflectors or what you want to call them. You can see even see the back right, the big horse symbol right there. Now the helmet is not removable, I don't believe. All right. But very, very cool. Very cool. All right. Now, right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and do the full articulation. Of course, this is more in style of the vintage Origins figures, not the cartoon collection. All right. So you can move around the arms right here. You can pop the head off. Pop it from the waist. Full leg movement right here. Bend up the elbows right there. Pop up the arms right there. Very cool. Very cool. So let me know, guys, your thoughts and feelings of the new sketchbook series from Origins. And I do hope, like I said, will continue giving us new figures, or like I guess old figures in a new light, a new way, something fresh, something different. And I remember, you know, about, you know, Hordak being, you know, how do I say it, you know, quickly as possible. So Hordak was supposed to be the Lord Zed for He-Man. You know, basically he was going to take over from Skeletor because, of course, Skeletor was not getting the job done. This is my understanding, like what I'm hearing. And so what happened is that females, girls were really getting into watching He-Man. And so they had you know, of course, Mattel and Filmation had to capitalize on this. And so what they did was, of course, you know, Mattel is very heavily in Barbie, and you know, and so they created She-Ra for a He-Man female variant, you know, and they needed a bad guy, you know, and so Hordak became that main, like, her Skeletor, you know. So it's kind of crazy if the female, populate, did not, watch, He-Man, or, and get really involved in He-Man and demand their own cartoon for She-Ra, then Hordak would have been, a part of the, He-Man and the Master Universe line, I believe. It's so crazy. And so I guess, these were the first concepts that, were brought to light. And, of course, Filmation and Mattel, of course, tweaked it up and gave us the versions, of these iconic characters. Very cool. I mean, of course, this, like I said, this is a Target exclusive. If you are interested in getting these figures, I would check the app. Check the Target app. Hopefully, I don't know, this is going to be an in-store figure. I'm sure it might be. I've not seen anything yet in my local Target at all, but just keep an eye on that. If you don't see it on the app, what I did was, of course, I just hit the heart button, like, because I was interested, and to notify me when, when they were available, and that's what they did. And Target is really good about that. So, if you don't see them in stock or available for shipping or delivery or, pickup, just hit that heart button. Just click on that heart button and let them know that you are interested in getting these figures, or any figure from Master Universe, Masterverse, Origins, Cartoon Collection, Turtles Grayskull. And of course, they will notify you as soon as, figures are available, right? And that's exactly what they did. But very cool, guys. I love it. Out of the two here, I love Grizzlor out of Hordak. Hordak he looks cool. But it looks like more plain. I like the version of Hordak we got from Filmation, but this one, I love this version of Grizzlor. I like the tusk. I love the big terror claws. I mean, he looks like a totally different person. Yeah, and they both do. I mean, don't get me wrong, but there's something about this version, of this really cool variant of Grizzlor that's really cool. I like to turn my turntable on, but I'm afraid they're gonna fall over. So I'm gonna hold it like this. It's almost like this version of Grizzlor, like somebody took a pair of like a pair of scissors and some clippers and shaved his big old flocked fur, and that's what he looks like now. As far as the skin, the body tone. But there you go, guys. There's a look at the new sketchbook series from Origins, a very cool series. I do hope I do recommend getting this set here. It's beautifully done. Very cool. Yeah, very cool. And I cannot wait, like I said, for hopefully for more of these figures to show up in a double pack or a single carded form. One thing I will say, a little down. Like I said earlier, there's no comic, there's no card back, there's no. It would have been nice to get a little bio of the artist that created Hordak and Grizzlor, a little, something, for us collectors to read, and but unfortunately that's not the case. But still, an amazing set. All right, guys. I'd like to take time now, of course, to thank my subscribers. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. This has been a lot of fun. Checking out this new sketchbook series from Origins. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts and feelings about this set. Are you going to pick it up? Are you going to pass on it? Like I said, this is I think this is a very cool series. I think this would be a perfect thing, to add. Very unique, very different from the Origins line we've gotten so far. And like I said, I'm getting that new Eternia vibe in a way of these figures here. Getting these early concept arts, and coming in full form, figure form. Very cool. And I hope this is not the end of it. I really don't. All right. Don't forget to hit the notification bell when you upload new videos. And tomorrow we'll start Series 8 of the Superstar series. Unless something else comes up, anything new, I'm on the hunt for anything brand new. I'm still looking for that Lino. I'm still hunting for my final figures for the Voltron. That's still on my list to do. But if that doesn't show up, I will start Series 8 of the Superstar series. So I hope everybody has a great Thursday. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. And have a good one, everybody.